Logos side is going to be Basilius, so if you're not one of those two people, please don't have your tank stance on, and just prepare your logograms. When you're ready, you can stand next to Magia Melder if you're in Magia group, next to Logos Manipulator if you're in Logos group. Make an extra spirit until you're comfortable with the fights, I would say.
If you're not comfortable with any fights in this entire instance, I would honestly recommend bringing an excess of spirits. The longer you're alive, the more you can learn.
All right. So remember, when you are ready, just stand next to Logos Manipulator if you're in Logos group, next to Magia Melder if you're in Magia group. And the Logos groups, this first boss is separated, so we will have to go to Logos voice chat for this first boss. Magia groups will stay here with Deku, he will do the callouts for the first boss. So when you're ready, please go down to Logos voice chat, and party leaders, please do ready checks. I'm going to go to Logos voice chat now.
See you later, Logos groups. Have fun down there.
Have fun, you guys. All right. You can tell your party members to jump down to Logos voice channel.
Yeah, I did.
Just in
Hello.
case they're not
Logos
sure.
2 ready, by the way.
All right. Logos 1 isn't ready yet.
I had a lot of issues getting into this chat because it kept scrolling up.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, every time somebody else left, it moved up and I couldn't click on it.
Sorry to hear that. I can move you back up. It's always just more difficult to be moving people down to Logos because it's harder to see who needs to be down. But when we are coming back to Magia, then I can just hop you back up if you're having trouble.
Yeah, it's going to be easier because Logos will be emptying out, but you won't have Magia move because of that. Why isn't Logos on top?
Haha, haha.
Because Magia is main.
Yeah. All right, let's jump down, everybody. Basilius, when you're ready, you can start pulling. So healers with refresh, you already want to use one refresh for these hallways. It's always good to have them active. You will see that it's an action that lasts for 30 seconds, and you can keep applying them whenever it's on cooldown, basically, because it will just allow us for our elemental wheels to spin automatically and not lose their spins. Remember, you can have Magia auto on. Also, don't ever go in front of the tank. So stay on the stairs, make sure that your tank has aggro before you start attacking, and never go in front. There are no positionals in BA, so you don't have to be on back and flank, just stay behind the tank. And anything can kill you here, so if you see an AoE, move away from it as soon as possible.
And apparently somebody forgot to make the Spirit of the Remembered.
If you have not yet popped Spirit of the Remembered, please do it now. If you haven't made it, we probably won't be able to raise you when you die, which is a problem, but we did send plenty of information about this before the run, so I really think it's on your responsibility that you've made one. Please pop it immediately.
Can also pop food.
Stay on flanks for this one. Okay, both have been pulled. Please keep attacking one and make sure to move from any areas you see. Move immediately because anything can kill you if you get hit. Please focus one. Move. And never want to pull anything if you're not a tank. This was, I don't know what happened, but it didn't went to the tank, so it was probably accidentally pulled by somebody else. Please be careful. Don't be behind this one. We do have a casualty. So if any healer has a sacrifice ready, please use it while we are on. But please don't use it if you're on refresh duty. We're trying to keep refresh up for a while.
Oh no, she didn't.
Oh, they proc. Nice.
Okay, so yeah, make sure to pop Spirit of the Remembered again if you died. I'm going to just use the explanation bot in a bit. If you just for the next bosses, we'll have German and French, so please have fun with the English one for now. Just a second. The boss you see in front of you is called Art. If you do not see Art, please join the other voice channel for correct callouts and explanations. He'll start the fight with "So, if Owain is fire, we run to ice. If he is ice, we run..." Okay. I don't know why is this not starting. Do you hear the bot? No?
Hallo, willkommen zu Owain. Owain und Art sind der erste Boss in Baldesions Arsenal. Sie müssen gleichzeitig bekämpft werden, da sie auch erst gleichzeitig sterben. Der Tankbuster von Owain ist dreifach Speer. Der Gruppen...
Sorry, you're on Art side, right? Okay, I'm gonna use Art for you because nobody else joined. Sorry. There it is.
Hallo, willkommen zu Art. Art und Owain bilden gemeinsam den ersten Boss im...
Will be one person who gets a black marker. They will be followed by a gravity ball for a while. You need to move away from the party and also keep running from a gravity ball. Everyone else simply move away from the proximity. He will get stuck on 0.1% until his brother Owain is defeated, in which case you can use Magia Auto again to hop into defensive mode. Focus on mechanics and staying alive, no need to DPS anymore. You will just repeat this mechanics until death. Alright, party leaders, please do ready checks, even though I think German one is still going on. Let me check.
Daraus ergeben sich zwei Kombinationen. Erstens, Kreis AOE Unterart, wir sind zuerst außen, laufen dann Unterart. Oder der Donut AOE, wir sind zuerst Unterart und laufen dann direkt unter einen Speer. Wenn der Boden schwarz wird, müsst ihr stehen bleiben. Ansonsten erhaltet ihr einen Slow Debuff und könnt den sich danach zeigenden blauen Lasern nicht ausweichen. Art wird dann aus der Arena springen und einen Meteormarker markieren. Alle Spieler müssen zum Rand laufen. Ein Spieler wird mit einer Dropdown-Bombe markiert. Dieser muss entgegengesetzt der Gruppe diese Bombe ablegen. Die Mechaniken werden sich in verschiedenen Kombinationen wiederholen, wenn Art noch nicht stirbt. Bei 0,1% müsst ihr weiterhin alle Mechaniken spielen, bis auch Owain besiegt ist. Erst dann stirbt Art.
Okay, you can go back to Logos voice chat.
Oh, okay, they proc. Okay, don't forget to pop your Spirit of Remembrance.
Alright. Is everybody ready? Everybody who just been dead, please pop your Spirit of the Remembered, otherwise you can't be alive anymore.
SA, are you here?
And I'm muted. Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, I did say so in the chat.
But I wasn't in this chat. So I
No, I
didn't
mean,
regard. I was in
chat.
German class. Right, so pop your Remembered. I still see someone without a Remembered on. So if you don't put your Remembered on, we won't be able to raise you anymore if you die. Let me, please do ready checks and write in yell chat when you're ready. I'm gonna go to the other side to see how they are doing. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Right, so we are just about to be ready. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, we're already up here.
Alright. Just a second.
Well, I'm going to quickly report my rage check 'cause that's been a while we've been ready for, so just make sure everyone's still here.
Alright, just a second. Logos 2 isn't ready yet. We did have a few casualties.
That's unfortunate. We had one last time as well, but we got a lucky proc.
Just wanted to make sure on this side as well, if you don't have a Spirit of the Remembered active and you die, we probably won't be able to raise you. We just had this situation and this person died a few times. It's not a very nice thing. Sacrifices are more expensive, so we will have to probably leave you behind if you don't activate your Spirit of the Remembered.
That is not good. Yeah, that's
Alright,
Yeah.
we are ready, so let's start the countdown in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
execute.
Good luck.
Yep, you too.
Alright guys, here I am. Countdown is on. 6, 5, limit breaks. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Gangbuster. Move in. After this, we'll be moving out. Move out. And then expect a raid wipe. So shields up, please. Raid wipe. Now we will go either in or out, like where the spears are. We go in and then to the spears. We're very quickly after the spear. Okay, go, go, go. No, no, no. To the spear. Whoever gets hit, heal them up immediately. This is raid wide. Shields up again, please. Tank buster. Alright, this will be the opposite from before. This time we're going away from the boss and then under the boss. You can stop attacking him, he is dead. Don't greed it, just follow the mechanics. Go under, no, 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 go, go, go. Okay, move away from this and then stop moving. Stop moving, stop moving. When you see blue lines, you can move then. Move. Raid wide. Alright, move away from the group if you have the big marker. Everybody move away from the proximity. Keep running Tampane because this will follow you for a little bit. Alright, and he is dead. We do have one casualty. Is there anybody who still has sacrifice active from recently? Alright. You can raise them then. Everybody else can move forward. Please don't go in front of the main tank and the trapper. Our trapper is Zuzu, so he will go front, and we will. The rest of us will. The healers with sacrifice will stay behind. So let's get some sacrifices going. When you go. When you go up, please hug the right wall and stand in the corner. And just go back to Magia main voice channel when you're up there. Alright, luckily we procced here. Awesome. Please pop your Spirit of the... Oh, yes, did. That's great. It seems like our main tank is having some issues. Okay, be careful about all of the traps. There are 4 traps in this room. Please go back to Magia main when you're in the corner here.
Here's something about that.
Welcome back, yes.
Hello.
I'm not
Don't
sure
forget to
about
put it on your chest.
Yeah, our main tank seems to be having some issues, right?
yes, a few lag issues on our side.
Are you maybe able to take over, Deku?
Sure, I can tank it for a little bit. I'll do it. I'll do it in Martialist, so it won't be. Yeah, but I should be fine. To tank a few things. Speaking of, I'm going to go pull that Calcarina, so everyone be ready.
Mm-hmm. So Deku's healers, please do your job. I will also help you heal if you need to, because he's in Martialist, but should be fine. He has elemental gear.
Is that should be fine? Yeah. Okay, here comes the sprite. Pulling the sprite. If I can get the refresh, oh, thank you very much. I was about to say I'm getting quite low on Magia Auto due to my horrible tabbing.
Alright, I moved everyone back. Don't forget your treasure chest here at the back of the room. It's personal loot. If you don't interact with it, you won't get it.
Okay, gonna do a silly pull. Sleep your centaur when it starts casting. There it is.
My sweet. So region healers, please don't forget to use refresh in these big rooms.
This is silly what I'm doing. I'm going to stop doing it and pull a Magus instead. Okay, pulling the ghost. Careful, the centaur is patrolling to. Oh, no, might have stopped. Ignore me.
Yeah, just go back a little bit. You don't want to accidentally pull something. As we've seen on Logo's side, accidental pulls lead to death, so please don't pull anything if you're not Deku.
Okay, pulling the centaur now. Sleep if you've got it when the start casts. There it is. And last 2 ads.
You did really good job with sacrifices these last few days. If you need any logograms later for that, please let me know, because I can send you some.
Yeah, I have a lot of obscures as well.
Yeah, you've spent a lot of sacrifice in the last 2 days, so I think it shouldn't be all on your shoulders, really. Alright, so I'm going to use the explanation bots. So, does anybody need French bot, because nobody joined the last time? Because I will be turning them on if needed, but yeah, just if you need a French explanation, jump down to French class. If you need German explanation, jump down to German class, and I'll be hopping in to turn it on. So just give me a minute, less than a minute, really. Otherwise, stay here, and party leaders, just do your markers.
That is a good point.
Raiden starts the fight with raid-wide AoE called Spirits of the Fallen. So again, shield healers, make sure to...
Wait, let me know when I took Raiden German copy. Okay, there it is.
Hallo, willkommen zu Raiden. Raiden ist der zweite Boss im Baldesions Arsenal und der erste, den wir als komplette Gruppe bekämpfen. Sein erster Skill wird Gruppenschaden, heroische Seele sein, bitte schilden, gefolgt von einem Tankbuster.
Raiden commence le combat avec une AOE de raid appelée âme héroïque. Healer, utilisez vos boucliers et utilisez vos potions pour les aider. Il enchaîne ensuite sur un tankbuster appelé impact oculaire. personne devant le boss si vous n'êtes pas le tank.
Thank you, SC.
Il va ensuite réduire la
Privileged.
taille de l'arène en utilisant Drain Fulminant. Faites attention à ne pas rester au
Somebody
bord de
did
la
ask
salle.
for it, but nobody's
Il
coming.
casse
in.
une AOE autour de lui appelée Medusa Javelin.
So it's
On
us.
s'éloigne tous vers le marqueur C, car il va de suite après utiliser la technique Sen Zantetsuken, une AOE type donut où il faut être sous le boss. Après ça, il va disparaître de l'arène et se positionner sur le marqueur B ou D. Il va lever son épée soit à gauche, soit à droite, puis traverser la salle en tuant toute personne qui se trouve du côté de son épée. On se stack au milieu, car il va mettre plusieurs AOE sous les pieds des joueurs. Vu qu'on est tous stackés, toutes les AOE seront regroupées. Et on bougera tous ensemble en fonction de là où le boss a orienté son épée. Donc soit sur A, soit sur C. Après ça, le boss va utiliser lance fulminante, une AOE sur 6 joueurs qui doivent s'écarter du raid et poser les AOE tout autour du boss. Des lances vont apparaître après les AOE. On les DPS en priorité car le boss est insensible tant qu'une lance est en vie. Une AOE de raid arrivera après ça, suivie de l'attaque tonnerre du regret, une AOE au sol qu'il faut éviter. Il va caster ensuite attaque fulminante, le premier exabrasier. On suit le col et ensuite on se déplace au marqueur donné. Une fois qu'on s'est déplacé là, on se mettra à l'emplacement du premier exabrasier pour être en sécurité.
Sorry, what did you say?
Certaines personnes
That
seront
is a
liées à
pretty good
l'autre
bot.
avec ronces du péché.
Yeah,
Tout simplement
it's the
s'éloigner
best
l'un
one.
de l'autre pour les casser, tout en évitant les AOE au sol qui vont apparaître et les exabrasiers qui continuent d'avancer. Une fois tout ceci terminé, le boss a cast Sen Zantetsuken à nouveau. L'AOE
I'm gonna
donut,
go back
donc on va
to
se mettre sous le boss
Other
pour éviter la
channels,
Good luck.
so let's go.
legt und wenn ihr mit Ketten verbunden seid, diese auflöst. Achtet dabei darauf, was wieder
If you're a new player without any elemental gear, it might kill you. So just go make sure your shell and refresh, your shell and protect rifle are both fully refreshed.
am Rande entlang zu brechen. Raiden wird diese Mechaniken in verschiedenen Kombinationen wiederholen, je länger er lebt. Wichtig ist einfach, dass ihr den Ansagen folgt und genau die Mechaniken auflöst.
Alright, you can go back to Magia main. Alright. We seem to be all back.
No.
Not yet.
Oh,
but
oh,
it
he
should
lost
be.
Magia too
is missing one healer.
Alright, now it seems. That's weird. Let's just do ready checks to see if everyone is here. Logos one ready?
Small is back to main tanking, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Magia 2 is missing one healer right now, so.
If you got
Alright.
shell and protect, please move away. By the way.
Okay.
Is this healer AFK?
Oh, she's
or...
back.
Okay.
She's back. No, she disconnected. Or
Okay,
probably
okay,
restarted.
okay. All right. Is so. If anybody does have some braveries, for example, you can start applying them now. I'm going to pull soon.
We're seeing a few more refreshes on protect and shell quickly before the fight. Oh man.
Okay, anybody else that isn't ready? It seems like we're kind of almost done on those protects and shell. Okay, I'm going to start a countdown. Pop food if you don't have it on for vitality. Countdown is going on now, 20 seconds. You can come a little closer for LBs. He's pretty far back, but don't attack him yet. He will start with a raid wide, so pop shields up. 7, 6, 5. Limit breaks. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. As I said, raid wide is first, so please pop your shields up. Raid wide. And then there will be a tank buster. Tank buster. Now for a while just keep on attacking. Is going to make edges of the arena unsafe, so from now on don't stand in the edges. We will soon start move towards C, but you can still attack freely, just keep on attacking until I tell you to move back. Move back now. Towards C, as long as you're out of the red AoE, you're safe. Go in his hitbox. In his hitbox, in his hitbox. And after this we're going directly to the middle, as close as you can into the little circle in the middle. We're waiting for him to spawn on either B or D. He's on B, we will go either A or C, so left or right. We are going C, right.
Oh, that remember was bad.
Alright, raid wide coming up. If you died, proc remembered again. My English isn't working. Alright, so now we will get, some of the people will get lancing bolts. If you do get this, move them away from the middle of the arena, and everyone else stay in the middle. Move them away from the arena. Alright, please DPS these down. And after this there will be a raid wide, so you can already pop the shield on your party. Raid wide coming, and with the raid wide there will be a puddle under us that we will need to move away from, so prepare to run away soon. Go now. There will be exo flares. They are on, I don't see them, D. They're on D, move to D, and then a little to the left. If you get connected to somebody, please move away from each other to break it, but just DPS them down while avoiding the AoEs. Alright, good job. We do have one casualty. Permanent one. Alright, so everybody take the chest on B. You can stand on the stairs, please don't go into the room inside. And alright, Vega will sack. Whoever still has sacrifice can stay behind just in case. But everybody else move to the stairs and start pulling. Don't forget the chest at B, it's personal loot.
Small question, do I still need to use refresh?
Yes, until AV we do still need refresh.
Alright, that's why I'm asking.
We still have some healers who are not on refresh duty, and I also have a backup refresh if I need to use my sacrifice, so I'm gonna be like in the middle whenever it's needed. Okay, so refresh for every time that we are in these big rooms full of different enemies.
Please focus down the Arsenal Y. It could potentially enrage and wipe us all if we leave it alive for too long, and it's already been alive for a little bit too long.
Yes, and don't go into the room, move away from any AoEs.
Fine.
Okay, so the trap has been found. Careful of the Calcabrina coming from the left.
Oh, yep, Calcafest.
And Biblio. I love these Death Elves. Death Elves are really the best logogram to take on stuff like clear runs. When we're just speed running, everything just dies in one shot. So nice.
The best thing about Death Elf is no one ever has to experience the horror that is a Calcabrina that isn't killed.
Yes.
Those are nice.
For those who are new, Calcabrina used to actually wipe runs by itself. It could happen.
Yep.
Careful, there's a
Yeah,
trap
there is a
incoming.
trap. I'm trying to
Do not
find
step
those.
past the Lalafels. Hold back.
I still want to see the attack the Arsenal I can do. It's never lived long enough.
That one is honestly, that one, as far as I know, it could be fake. Someone could have lied to me years ago. I've never seen it myself.
Okay, take the chest, it's personal loot. White mages and dancers, please don't use a size or dances or any big AoE attacks in this hallway because you might pull something from one of the rooms here.
Seen a toy hammer that hits for a lot, even with mitigation.
It's reserving.
I've seen a toy hammer actually one-hit tanks fully geared in elemental gear with their magia defense.
Yeah, I was
I remember.
in full gear with magical defensive, had sentinel and rampart up, and it still did 98% of my health.
And I'm not sure about Foul. I don't think that it has such a big AoE. It's more like around AoE around you that have a wide range. That basically, if you're standing in the middle of this hallway, if you reach into one of the rooms, that's what can pull, or sprites.
If you look at where I'm standing on the far right of the party, Deku Badger, if there's an enemy standing here, Foul would have a small chance of pulling an enemy, but if they're in the center of the corridor, there's literally a 0 chance. You could use it freely. It's only incredibly large AoE abilities we're even concerned about. Oh, Logos been pulled. Focus to sprite, folks.
I have no idea about the chesters.
Sprite and Rages.
Someone brought in charge at it. It's an Earth.
Aha. The one room I didn't check, of course.
To,
Casualty.
To DPSs, be very careful not to pull. The tank was pulling the sprite there because it was the more important of those two targets. You need to be very careful of what target we're going for here. There is like a certain priority and order to what we kill first due to the dangerousness of their abilities and the such. Basically, just always let the tank pull. Don't be sneaky and try and get off the extra ability. It's not worth it.
Yeah, DPS is not a concern.
Yep. We get to empty out the jumping puzzle room.
Yay.
The what?
The jumping puzzle room. This room actually has a little wall that you can climb, and in like AV break, if we clear it, which we will do.
I'm sure to show everyone, but
that's
not
again,
demonstrate. AoE's incoming, dodge.
Move.
This reminds me so much of Palace of the Dead.
Yeah, a bit.
By the way, everyone, you can come into this room a little bit. There are no traps in this room guaranteed. The earth and fire rooms at the far end of this corridor where we are now are guaranteed to have no traps in.
Right back to the farm. Also, no portals.
Okay,
That's
there's
where
a
the entire party
treasure.
comes in and dies to a bomb that I didn't know about. So, oh, I guess I was wrong.
Okay, take the chest. Alright, let's do middle rooms. There is no blade today to tell us which room it is.
Probably ice.
I bet it's fire.
I'm saying wind.
I'll go with the ice I heard. I think ice is a good guess.
I'm gonna go with lightning. Move.
Oh.
Oh god, sorry.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry, I can't stop it. I need to have my mute button on somewhere key binded.
Aren't you on push to talk?
No. I am a leader. I don't have to do that.
Raid leads are always encouraged to have open mic because we need to, second, shout out, "Oh fuck, everyone run this way."
Exactly, yeah.
If we fat finger our button, oof.
I think there's something in the middle.
If you saw detecting something, then there might still be a portal in here. Let's go ahead and pull that last ad.
Yeah, because
there's
there should
one
be
hole.
one. There should be just one trap here, so if you send something, it's portal.
Can somebody...
Pull the... Oh, yeah, thank you.
Not here.
But
Not
on the
here.
left
Might be
side.
the other. I think it's the other room.
Is it on the more...
Yeah, it's the other room.
Yeah, you're just setting the portal in the next room. I mean, the trap in the
Weird
next room.
that you saw it, that you sensed it in the middle. It's a bit far. But yeah, another room
But
has
it was
two
a
traps.
bit right off the middle. I still sensed it might just be on the wall then.
Yeah, probably.
Could you try and pull the ads outside a little bit small? Those traps in there are a little bit deadly. We don't want to run in there if we can help it.
Yeah, pull them out to the hallway.
Oh, looks like we had someone take aggro, unfortunately.
Move out.
They survived.
Good.
I have one casualty though. Please don't return or anything like that. We will get you up when we find a portal. And yeah, never attack before your tank is like full on aggro. We're really not rushing with DPS.
Yeah, Monas keep having problems.
Yeah,
we
she died,
should
but she propped.
probably switch main tank.
Okay. Does anybody of the tanks have something like Guardian up? Please.
Yeah, I can pop Guardian take over if you want me to.
Alright, I think that's probably the best idea. If we have
There's still
healer
one
issues.
mob in lightning. Do we need to kill it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll come back for it. Sorry.
Since I can't do anything, I'd suggest using sacrifice to at least have any use.
Okay, pulling the last lightning ad.
We will first find the portal. We may be able to use the portal trick, so don't rush with it yet.
Okay, gonna start moving to ice room.
Alright.
I would check water first. Might be just on that wall.
Keep in mind, you're probably detecting a trap in water, not necessarily a portal.
Yeah,
That's
there
all
are
it depends.
two traps in that room, so you're definitely going to feel something now.
I'm going to start with ice because ice is an easier room to clear. Speaking of, ice has been pulled. Go ahead, everyone. I try to avoid pulling water on newbie runs as best I can because water is the most deadly room.
Oh, it's just a few cones.
Just a few cones, he says.
Why?
I died to those even in re-clears.
Okay, so if you're
nothing else
dead,
here.
don't worry, we will get you up. We won't forget you. Just looking for a portal.
Nope,
Okay.
empty.
Well, we're going to water room and then we're probably going to fire room afterwards because the game hates us.
Yeah,
Told you it's
probably.
fire.
Okay, pulling
Can
a
we
water
can
ad.
we
I
take
might get
any
to.
more time today and everything? Like we haven't that. We don't have any luck with procs. Our
Everybody,
portal is the
please
last
be in
room.
melee range of water ad. Please be in melee range of these ads at all times. They do a very long range conal attack that can one hit you. So even if you're a ranged character, please stay within melee range of these water ads. I'm going to pull 2 this time, so please be in melee range.
That is good
And
to
if it fires
remember.
up a cone, get away. Or get out of the cone, rather.
Well, I found traps.
Okay, no cones, thank God.
Anything? Oh,
Oh, and the
portal.
portal's
And
down.
Okay, so does anybody have sacrifice up who wants to try it on Shadow, or should I pop mine? Okay, Mimi. So you already know what to do. I'm gonna stay behind just in case I need to raise you. Does anybody have Peloton? Okay,
Yeah,
Stratus,
I am
yeah.
here. Right.
Alright.
The healer and oh wait, I'm about to say rescue. It can't rescue. Ignore me.
Everybody who's not a healer, you can go through the portal. Just be careful of the trap. There will be a treasure chest on the right side when you pass through the portal, so you can go and take it. All right.
Nice.
go.
Yeah, it worked. Nice.
Okay, everyone who is down by the ads, I'm going to go ahead by start pulling a tome. This might pull a few ads. I'm actually going to wait for a few to get here before I pull. Okay, good enough. I'm going to start pulling my first ad now. We'll be pulling the Fire Ghost next because it patrols towards us, so we're going to pull it no matter what.
Still remember to use refresh in this room.
I'm going to try and pull Kalkarina before she leaves. So I got her, yep.
No.
To let everyone know why we're saying Kalkarina is such a risky ad, you'll notice I'm turning her away from the group. If left alive for around 10 to 15 seconds, she casts a frontal cone that fears every single person who hits it. And, confuses, not just fears, and makes them attack their allies. So, we've had runs before where that's turned towards the entire raid, half the raid gets hit, and that half of the raid beats the other half of the raid to death.
Sounds like a good time.
Oh, we got a few ads. Oh god, oh god. Sorry if anyone dies here, I was in the middle of a GCD. Okay, should have him back.
I can live a few hits.
One raid enters, one raid leaves. Well, none leaves.
One raid enter, both raids leave, de-leveled.
This sounds like something to try on a fun run.
I would actually love to do that fun run to get the entire raid hit by confusion, just to see who survives.
Please don't.
I'm in for that.
Okay, last Porogo.
Fun run is basically a second name for a suicide run, pretty much.
Then why do you do those?
Just because they're fun.
It's gotten to the point where we've all done BA so much that
Yeah.
the only satisfaction we can get is from killing ourselves in it.
There are screenshots with people of over 1,000 fragments. People get bored.
Yeah, God, who
Yeah.
would do that? That's crazy.
Who might it be?
Hey, I'm not gonna judge. I got a screenshot of getting my 1,000 Hades totem.
That you're a crazy
Whoa.
person. What? 1,000?
What? What?
I still didn't get the mount.
What?
Jesus.
Oh man, are you sure you don't mean 100?
I'm sure. For a while, ever since it got released, I've been playing Hades over and over and over, and then I hit 1,000 and I thought, I'm gonna stop trying for that mount, I'll just buy it.
That sounds like a good idea.
I will point out to you the thing that makes everyone angry when you remember this fact. There was a member of my static who got that mount first try.
Jesus.
I've seen it drop 27 times. I never got it.
Oof.
Oh boy, 27 times in 1,000 and 500 rounds, I imagine. All right, so let's go back into the run. So you see 6 rooms here now. 3 are north, 3 are south. Magia groups, yours are north rooms. Logos groups, yours are south. From left to right, 1 to 3. So your leader can also mark your room to make it more easy. Every tank here now needs their tank stance on. And you need to turn off Magia Auto. I'm gonna write this in Yell chat. Magia Auto. Either put it on defensive or put it on off and go into the defensive element. I'm gonna tell you what element is your room. And as a tank, you want to be in this element, okay? So, Magia 1 tank, you need to be in ice. Magia 2, you need to be in lightning. Magia 3, fire. Logos 1, you need to be in water. Logos 2 in wind, and Logos 3 in earth. That's only for the tanks. Everybody else can turn on, can still, have their Magia Auto on. That's good. All right, let's do ready checks. We will go into these rooms. We will basically have 2 ads each room. We'll have 2 ads to kill, and you need to make sure that your tank has aggro on them before you start attacking. And also make sure not to get hit by anything, so if you see any AoEs, move away from it. Oops, that's wrong. Okay, so Team Bully is outside. Hi to Team Bully. Not sure if there is any fade up. They were talking about some fade. If there is a fade up, can somebody just link it in shout chat support, please?
Molek is up.
Okay, Molek is up, but are people? I think they're going for support first.
Yeah, it's 0%.
Okay. If your room is ready, go inside, but don't step into the blue portal yet. Go into the room, because if you stay on the hallway, you will stay locked out.
And that's not a good thing for anyone.
To answer the yells in yell chat, groups 1 cannot see groups 3's yells. We are too far away from each other.
Yeah, I assumed that. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Right. So I see one person here from Magia 1 on the hallway. Did they DC or AFK or what's going on? We're going to have to start to save on time. Right, so tanks go into the blue portals. Stand in the blue portals. Just make sure that they get aggro first. Don't attack before. Get aggro on both, please. Move away from any AoEs you see. Once your room is done, go outside in the hallway and go to right or left depending on what side you're from. We are just gonna kill a few more mobs and then we will have a 5-minute break.
Deku, do you have Swift?
I don't know what you're talking about.
God damn it.
Tanks, please turn off your tank stance now and go back into Magia Auto.
Oh shit, that wasn't as
I was hoping you would run into a wall or something.
And win.
I'll take the silver.
I wasted a spirit remembered for that, I did. Okay, can I go ahead and start pulling?
Yep.
Brogo has been pulled. Fun fact about Porogo, he can go into these left and side rooms, and in runs in the past, we had tanks run forward to get the tome, stand here, and the Porogo would just pop out and instantly one-hit a healer by accident.
No boy.
Good times.
Sounds like a fun little thing that can happen.
That was a quick support fate.
Also, always
Awesome,
keep
good
track
job,
of the
support.
people you.
Good job,
Oh, what am I
support,
doing?
and team bully as well.
It really is sort of similar to Dark Souls, but it would literally pop out, one hit one healer, then just walk back into the room as if nothing happened. Okay, I'm just gonna be a little bit nervous here because there could be a centaur in these left and right rooms, so I'm gonna make sure.
It's usually in the upper rooms.
There's
Oh,
a
no,
back
he's not there.
is
Okay,
in
good.
front, yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. We're gonna go ahead and take the centaur. It seemed like the thing that was a little bit too perfect for me to tell that story, and then a centaur walks out one of the side rooms and kills one of you.
Yeah. Better be safe than sorry.
People just gone into a room.
Yeah, he's in this room over here, just hiding around this corner. Come on, mate. Out you come. He's a little bit shy, he is.
Yeah, he looks
He
really
once
shy.
did hide in this room. I remember that we got the AV, we were like, oh, 5-minute break, and then Biblio comes out and starts walking towards us.
He
So,
was real sneaky.
so this is the corridor where we aren't allowed to use ASIs and stuff, right?
Yes, exactly, but we cleared most of the rooms, so it's a low chance that you would pull something. But yeah, this is the corridor. And also this is the spot where we will AFK now for a little bit. Support is coming in about 5 or 6 minutes, depending on how fast they can get to their portals. So you can take a 5-minute break, but please be on time because we will be using the bots and you don't want to get kicked out of the instance.
Is refresh still needed, or can I swap it out now?
Refresh is not needed anymore.
Yeah, this is now the point where you can swap refresh out entirely. Also, to give an explanation to the person asking about a size, the reason we're saying you can't use a size before now is the AoE is just large enough where ads in the left and right rooms can be hit by your size and then pulled if you're too close to the walls or if an ad happens to patrol too close to the walls, which can happen. At this stage right now, we've cleared the majority of the rooms, because obviously we went through here earlier. So now you could use a size in these corridors quite easily.
Alright, yeah. I know about the ants and that it hits through the walls. I just wasn't sure if this was the same.
It's not good.
Well, like I said, I'm taking bets on if I'm going to get it or not.
Probably not.
can't do so far.
Stop bragging.
Quick rounds, everyone. Make sure to move your character around a little bit. Jump, just move to the left, pop a single ability. You don't want to risk the AFK timer. It's 10 minutes, so it's not a risk at all with how long of a break we're taking, but you don't want to take that risk.
Also, is it weird that Rake is making me more tense than while we were fighting?
It's not weird at all, yeah, it's a normal thing.
Right. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Ooh, did I miss anything?
Nothing much. Just random shit talk.
Yeah, and Capin DC'd and pretended he was doing it on purpose.
Is that support returning, I hear?
Yes, it is. Welcome, support.
Okay, that voice was loud.
Well, that's Discord. Weirdness. Alright, so let's just do ready checks for the parties that are currently here. We're still waiting for support to be fully inside though. Because there are a couple of new people in support, we are going to wait for them to come here before we
Alright, everyone of support is here and we are very shortly close up on you.
Alright, great. In that case, yeah, everyone tell me if you're ready for explanations. Logos 1 is ready, Magia Tube's ready. So for explanations, just do ready checks to see if everyone is here.
Everyone's ready.
Mm-hmm. Logos 2, Logos 3, are you ready? Magia 3, are you ready? Logos 3, okay, and...
1 second.
Okay.
Magia 3 is ready, sorry about the delay.
So again, I'm going to use the French bot and the German bot in French class and German class, so if you need those, please jump down to those classes. Okay.
Are you planning on supporting more languages than just German and French?
No, because the game is only supported in these languages and nobody speaks Japanese here yet. So yeah, probably not anymore. I'm just gonna turn on the German class since it seems that everyone there joined. Just a second. Alright. Let's see, play.
Willkommen zu AV Absolute Tugend. Der Tank.
Okay, I'm back. Strat is ready. Okay, I'm going to turn on the English ones. Still nobody joining for French, so I'm just not going to turn it on for now. But if you need French, jump in there now.
AV's main mechanics are all about his stance, which will either be light or dark. When he casts Eidos, he changes his stance, and you can notice it with his bracelets and general aura. Rule is always go opposite from his color. Mechanics where you will see these stances are used are these. First, he will spawn some puddles randomly around the arena. These puddles will double in size if they share his current stance color, which means if he's light, we run from light puddles and close to dark. Never go inside a puddle, just close to the opposite colored puddle. Next, he will do Impact Stream, when he will split the arena into halves, one light and one dark. We simply step into the opposite colored side. Healers treat this as a raid wide, because it still hurts. Third mechanic where colors are important is called Turbulent Ether. He summons 8 orbs, 4 dark and 4 light, as well as 8 puddles, 4 light and 4 dark. First, you need to check if you have one of these orbs connected with you. Then, wait a little bit till you see a conal attack he does. You need to avoid this. Then, start moving towards the edge of the arena and look for the opposite puddle from your orb. So, if you have light orb, go to dark puddle. Generally, we're moving clockwise to find puddles. When your orb reaches you, it will explode, so you want to stand in the puddles to be safe, as well as to be away from people, in case you explode too soon. You don't want to kill people around you. 8 orbs and 8 puddles means 1 person per puddle, never more. Medusa Javelin is a conal attack I mentioned. You need to stay close to AV to be able to avoid this quickly. It will petrify you if you get hit, so try not to get hit with it, especially when you have an orb. You will also do a Meteor, which is a raid wide, and Auroral Wind, which is a conal tank buster, so never stand close to the tank. He will also summon adds on south and north, so we need 2 tank volunteers to pick these up. Adds explode if they aren't killed in time. Whenever you see proximity AoE, AV will soon appear on its position and cast Impact Stream, so prepare to move quickly into the correct side.
Right, let me check the German one. Second.
Soweit ich kann mit Dots oder was auch immer noch Schaden auf die Ads machen. Als erstes die Kugel in Sicherheit bringen, dann weiter auf die Ads fokussieren. AV wird aus der Arena springen. Wir werden uns alle in der Mitte sammeln. Es werden 3 Klone von ihm erscheinen, die zunächst alle einen Meteormarker ablegen. Hier ist es besonders wichtig zu schilden und zu heilen. Wer Eureka Potions dabei hat, kann seine Heiler jetzt damit unterstützen. Jeder Klon wird die Arena einmal in Hell und Dunkel teilen. Wir müssen jeweils in die sichere Seite gehen. Wichtig ist jedoch, dass auch die sichere Seite Schaden verursacht. Wir müssen hier also gut hochheilen, schilden, Eureka Potions, alles was ihr habt, kann helfen. AV kann die Ads noch ein zweites Mal rufen. Danach erreichen wir den Enrage.
Okay, we can come back to Majimin. Alright. And does anybody still have shell on them? With them, or should I pop mine? Because some people still need
Lion
shell.
has it up already.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, so pop your food if you haven't. You don't need to refresh anymore. You can equip something else if you got it. And we are going to do ready checks now.
Logos 3 is ready.
Magia 2 is ready.
Magia 1 is ready.
Magia 3. Sorry, Magia 3 is ready.
Okay. I'm going to use the countdown in a bit. If you have bravery, start applying them. Countdown is going now. Remember to limit break on -4, 8.
Did we assign ads?
7, 6? No.
No.
Chaos.
I suggest Magia 1 and 2 tanks do it because they are more equipped.
Magia 1 tank, take the north ad. Magia 2 tank, take the south ad.
Thank you. Meteor, raid wide. We're going to move away from these puddles now. Just move away from them. Move away. After this, we will go towards him to avoid the Medusa Javelin. Go towards him. Avoid. He's changing his stance. We will be moving to light. Go light, light, light. Treat this as a raid wide. Tank Buster. Pop your shields up, please. Changing his color. He is dark. We're going away from dark, close to light. Away from dark, close to light. You can pass here on the other side and stand in between two light puddles. Don't be on the light puddle when you stop moving. Go behind AV.
Proc remembered if you died.
And use your shield. You will now summon the first orbs. Check if you have one, then wait for Medusa Javelin, and then you want to move away from the middle. So wait for Medusa Javelin, and now avoid it and run away from the middle. Run away, run away, run away from the middle with your puddle as soon as possible. And stay away from the main tank. Raid wide, and it's a double one. Alright, we're going to be moving into the middle now and prepare for some heavy healing. You can use your Eurekan potions as well. Go into the middle. Go dark, 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 dark. Go light, 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 light. And lastly, it will be dark, 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 dark. And then move away from the middle. And after this, we'll be moving back for another Medusa Javelin. Move back, pop sprint if you have to. Alright, stay behind him. Remember to put feint on him again. Raid white. Alright, so ads are coming. Magia 1 and 2 tanks, please pick them up. Everybody DPS the ads. Also check if you have the tether. Wait for Medusa Javelin and then move away from the middle. You're gonna have to stand in the opposite puddle. But move from Medusa Javelin. DPS the ads. Tank Buster, move away from the main tank. Stand in the opposite puddle with your orb. Just stand inside until it reaches you and explodes. Raid white. If you have healer limit break 3 at any point, you can use it if you have dead people. He is dark. We're going away from dark, close to light. Away from dark, close to light. Go behind, behind, behind. Okay, there will be impact stream going from that proximity. So go around the middle. We're going dark, dark, dark. Dark, dark, dark is safe. And then We are going dark again, so move to dark again.
Fucking lag.
Come clear, please.
Yes, comms clear, please. Move away from Medusa Javelin. Go behind him. Raid wide again. There will be another set of ads soon. Ads again. If you have healer limit break 3 and dead people, use them. Please focus ads, let's not greed it. Kill ads first. Find the opposite orb, wait for Medusa Javelin, avoid Medusa Javelin. And focus the ads.
Heal LB freeze the second they come off cooldown.
Yes. Raid wide. Please slow down a little bit if possible. Move close to dark, close to dark. Alright, we can kill him. Thank you for waiting.
Congratulations everyone on doing what I think was probably the hardest AV I've ever personally seen. Those puddle pads.
Yeah, those puddles were not very nice. Very bad.
We have sacrifice.
5 casualties.
Okay, so
Don't sacrifice Fogarty, please.
yeah, whoever doesn't have a sacrifice, you can move on. Please, healers from Deku's group, go on with Deku because he will need some healing still. Everybody else can move away, but everybody who has a sacrifice, stay in AV room until we get people up.
Envoy sacrificed, Elena first.
If anybody of deaf people has a sacrifice also, please write it in safe chat so we know that. Okay, I'm gonna pop mine too because just to save on time.
I'm gonna hold off pulling so we got a few more people here. Don't want to risk losing buffs.
I can sack another one.
DPS, if you are currently still at the bottom of the stairs, please make your way up the stairs. There's no reason for you to hang about down there. The sooner we get your war hub, the sooner we can start pulling these ads.
I'm gonna sack time. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna sack time for him.
Then I'll sack Archie.
Armanda, maybe Armanda has more sacks, I think.
Yeah, I have more.
Yeah, sack Armanda first, please.
That should be enough of you. I'm going to start pulling
Okay.
the first ad. Please do not use your stuns on this lad unless he is casting. Him becoming stun immune would make us very annoyed. Fantastic.
Okay.
Last ad. Cutscene coming in soon, folks.
Yeah, please don't jump down when the doors open. Don't touch the blue portal. Do not touch it. If you jump down, you will have a serious conversation with me later. Okay, don't jump down.
I just got the path.
Every single
Awesome.
player, please do not go past this line. If you're unsure of yourself, just hang back. Don't rush. Play it safe. Just hang back. Party leaders will sometimes go forward to place markers down. Just hang back and don't move too far forward unless you are a party leader.
We're going to be applying shells. We have explanation bot first. It will be about 5 minutes of explanations, but guys, please try to pay attention, especially if you're first. This is your first time, if you'll have any questions, make sure to ask them later. We have plenty of time. Ozma has an in-range of about 10 minutes, so we're going to take plenty of time for preparing here. And don't jump down yet. We need to make sure that everyone is ready, everyone understands what to do. Stand back here if you need shell refresh, and just, you know, have fun with explanations and don't jump down. That's the most important thing for now. Alright, so let me just turn on the English ones and then I'll turn on the German ones again in their voice channel.
Before it comes online, just quickly, if you do need a shell and protect refresh, please line up on the east wall in a straight line. Once you have a new shell and protect, you can go ahead and move forward. Just don't step on the blue portal. You can go ahead and stand like roughly where myself or Tashida or Small Potato are standing.
Yeah, just stand here where I'm jumping on the east wall, as Deku said, so that we can see you better. Alright, so English one is starting now and German will start in a bit.
Welcome to Ozma, the most difficult fight in this dungeon yet. Please pay close attention at the explanations and ask in chat.
Okay, here goes.
Willkommen zu Ozma, dem letzten Boss im Baldesions Arsenal. Ozma selbst hat 4 verschiedene Formen. Als erstes die Orb-Kugelform. In dieser Form müssen alle auf ihre zugeordnete Black Hole-Position und der Main Tank bekommt hohen Schaden. Das zweite ist Cube, die Würfelform. Dieser macht einen Donut AOE, der Main Tank muss links stehen, die Gruppe rechts, da dieser mit einem Laser getroffen wird. Es spawnen Kugeln, die der Off-Tank abfangen muss, dazu muss ein großer Cooldown
Our default position will be on the front right corner of the main arena, while main tank stands on the left. Ozma will be changing through 4 different shapes, each shape having its own mechanics. When it changes to orb, black hole will be called out, and we need to run and stand in the blue spiraling portals. Magia groups cover the main platform, while Logos groups cover the ring on the right side of the main platform. As long as you're in the portal, you'll remain in the fight. If one or more portals remain empty, we all get kicked out to Hydatos. Please be careful not to cut any corners while running to your portal. Falling down in this fight will kill you. Magia healers, main tanks are taking a lot of damage in orb shape, so keep an eye on them. When Ozma changes to cube, we need to stay close to it. After the donut AoE is resolved, Logos tanks need to pop defensive cooldowns and run to the right side on the ring to soak the 2 orbs that are going towards the group. Do not use invulnerabilities for this, only the normal defensive cooldowns. Logos healers, focus on your tanks at this time. During cube, we want to be careful with our positioning, because Holy, a small knockback, will occasionally be happening. Main tanks remain away from the group on the front left side and make sure to hold aggro to prevent the laser auto attacks from hitting the group. Spiky star shape is opposite. We need to go far away from Ozma and remain stacked as a group for the entire phase, even the main tanks. There will also be knockbacks, but going from the black hole portals. Position yourself very close to the portal, but not in the portal itself. You will want to get knocked towards Ozma or away from it in specific situations. There will also be meteors, which happen in Pyramid as well, so I'll talk about them in a bit. Pyramid phase is the most complex of all because of a lot of personal responsibility going on. Once again, please focus on the explanations. First, at the start of Pyramid phase, we are moving to sides. Everyone to the right, only main tanks to the left. Main tanks, don't go too fast. You want to wait for that last auto attack before moving to the side, or else it will hit anyone on the main platform and kill them. Soon after, Ozma will start stacking bleed debuff, which can be baited by a single person that will be far away from Ozma for a while, preferably a healer so they can assume it themselves. The first round of acceleration bombs will also go out soon. Check the BA chat to see how acceleration bomb debuff looks like. You must notice it by yourself on your character, because it's impossible to call it out on so many people. If you have it, it's best to stand on the ring, and you have to stop moving, stop casting, sheath your weapon. Anything, even auto attacks, will blow up 100% of HP of everyone around you if you're doing something and its timer is going off. Standing on the ring is optional, but it will keep you safe from getting a meteor as well. Meteors, that will happen in star shape as well, need to be placed on the markers, one to the back left corner of the main platform and the other to the middle of the ring on the right side. This mechanic is a big priority. Always check if you have it. It's always 2 people per platform. Move quickly and check where the other player is running to. Don't commit to the same spot. If you're closer to one of them, go there. If main tank gets the meteor, it's very important they get the main arena spot. Don't jump to the void with your meteor, it's a wipe. And if a meteor gets placed too close to the group, it's most often a wipe. So group, try to adjust your position if you can if this happens, even if it means running to the side. Meteor always has priority if combined with other mechanics. After meteor, there will also always be adds that spawn where meteors were placed. Off tanks, you need to pick these up and everyone need to kill them as soon as possible. Tornado is there in rage, and if they cast it, it's a wipe. Don't ever use Mage Limit Break 3. If you use Healer Limit Break 3, stand in the black hole portal first for safety. Don't cut corners, don't pre-pull Ozma, it's a wipe.
Okay, so how many wipes did we count in this explanation?
Not
a
enough.
lot, not enough. I will just repeat some things. Meteor, always first. There will be always 2 meteors in star shape and in pyramid shape, except for the very first star, which is like a tutorial mechanic. But after the black hole happens, if we ever get a star shape or pyramid shape, expect meteors to happen very soon. And there will be 2 per platform, and they need to be placed correctly. They need to be placed on the marker. So if you're on platform 1, your markers are A and 1. And if you're on 2, your platforms are 2 and B. And if you're on 3, your platforms are C and D. So always place meteors on those markers. And of course, you and the other player are both placing them. So don't go to the same spot. If one of you is already running to one spot, turn away, go to another. You need to be aware who the other player is. If it's a main tank, they need to put it on the main platform spot, otherwise they can't make it. So just kind of pay attention to that. Meteor always gets priority, always. So if you're not sure that you have a meteor, just move to a meteor position, because that way you can still, maybe save a group if you did have it, and you will maybe lose a little bit of DPS if you didn't have it, but it doesn't matter. We normally don't have DPS issues in this fight. It's just mechanics that kill us. Acceleration bomb, this I will call out. It will happen twice in the pyramid shape, and I will always say acceleration bombs are out, but you need to, by yourself, it's your personal responsibility to check your character debuff bar, and just, if you have it, stop moving, stop casting for like 10 seconds until it goes off. You will have this, I will put it in the BH chat, well, Badger already did, but literally there is this little animation that will be going off on top of your head if you have it. If you see this on top of your head, it's like the last possible moment for you to stop moving. Just stop moving, stop casting, and it will be fine. Shield healers, you can save your group here if you use shields all the time, and if you have shields active, you will basically save the group from acceleration bomb blowing off, but it's more dangerous than you may think. The tanks know what they need to be doing. I believe they should, but just to make sure. Magia tanks, your main tanks, each on their own platform. Logos tanks, you just need to pick up adds and soak the orbs. You don't need your tank stance up, but everybody please be in Guardian. Tanks, you need to be in Lightning, all of you, and everybody else in the fight, so healers and tanks, healers and DPS, you need to be in Earth. We do have some extra tanks in support, which is great. So we do have some backups. If you have a lot of death on your platform, if your tank dies and he doesn't proc, that's really important. That's, please, you need to keep the comms clear, otherwise it's going to be really messy at sometimes with callouts. But if your tank dies and doesn't proc and you need a backup, please just say platform 2 needs a backup or platform 3 needs a backup. So we'll be able to send support in at least one spot to cover.
To echo what Essie said there, but really hammer it home. If your platform is going downhill and you're not a party leader, please don't say anything. Party leaders will call for help. We don't need 4 people calling for help on a platform. It really makes comms messy and it will lead to wipes. So please be careful not to speak unless you really, really have to.
Right. One more thing. We do have a few people who are lagging a lot. Some people are lagging a little, and I'm okay with that. That we're going to take that risk. But if you're lagging in a way that you are still in 40% of the fights when everything is over, you probably want to sit out this fight just in case you get a meteor, and basically if you don't move you will wipe the party. So it's kind of on you to decide if you think you can react on time or not. If it's your first time, maybe you want to still stay and just see the fight as much as possible. It is a newbie run. We don't expect to clear it, but we want to get as far as possible. But if you are a more experienced player, if you've seen this fight, if there is nothing new for you here and you're lagging very, very badly, you may want to go use return, stay in party, but be in Hydatos and not in here. Any questions at this point?
Not questions so much, but I'd like to really give a chance to give everyone the same tip I give every single player who comes into BA for the first time. There are 2 mechanics that can wipe us, like as he said, Acceleration Bomb and Meteors. If they are happening and you are not sure if you have it, act as if you have it until you know. DPS is not a concern in Ozma. If you think, is that Meteor on me? Walk to the back. Go all the way back there, then check. Go all the way to the side, then check. Like, there is no harm in doing that. DPS is a non-issue. The only way we hit Enrage on this fight is if half the raid dies to mechanics. So if we do mechanics correctly, we're gonna kill it regardless, even if we're all just auto-attacking. So honestly, just full focus on mechanics, and every time, just fully play it safe. Even if you're 99% sure you haven't got it, act on that 1%.
One question from Yell Chat. So I want to jump down to show you this. Don't follow me, please. Nobody. Just, I'm showing, okay? Showing stuff. So what can happen during the pyramid is that you get acceleration bomb and then you get a meteor. If you get an acceleration bomb, you can move just, you know, because you do have more than 10 seconds to react, but you can move here, just here on the ring. As long as you're away from the main arena, you cannot get a meteor as well, because meteor will only go to players on the main arena. We can't put everybody here because of other mechanics that are happening, but if you get an acceleration bomb, you could just move slightly away from the group and stand here and just stop moving or attacking from here. If you don't realize this in time, of course, and if you do end up getting both meteor and acceleration bomb, then you say what Kapin said, and that is, please prioritize meteor first, because 1, you're going to move away from the group, so if you explode, you will explode away from the group, and 2, you will place a meteor correctly, so that won't wipe the group. If you do die this way, but you've saved the platform, trust me, I'll remember this, and you'll get into my priority list for the next run. Just prioritize meteor first.
Believe me, us leaders, we are always watching for those ultimate moments of sacrifice, and we do take notice.
Yes, we do. Really, we do. So just, you know, meteor always first, whatever is going on. But you can, you know, acceleration bombs will go, so when we have a pyramid, we will go like to the sides for pyramid, and then we'll be going back towards Ozma, but acceleration bombs go off here. So if you get an acceleration bomb, you have plenty of time to just stand on this side, stay here and don't attack or anything. And the next set of acceleration bombs is happening later when there are no meteors. So you should only really stand on the side in that first one. Okay, move a little bit. Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you. All right, let's just do ready checks to see if everyone is ready or they have any questions. In this fight, by the way, once we do start jumping down, please, 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 and this is especially if you are a ranged physical DPS, do not touch Ozma. Don't touch it. If you accidentally auto attack, it is a wipe. We had it happen. It's not a joke. It's 1 very tiny mistake that can just wipe us immediately. So don't touch Ozma. You can put your element right away into Earth or Lightning if you're a tank, and just you can move like freely around the ring to get into your black hole portal, but don't touch Ozma until it's being pulled. Your main tanks will pull it first on the countdown, and make sure that they have the pull before you attack. Please leave your countdown openers for another fight. This is not a time to play around with that. You want to make sure that your tank pulls it first. Okay. Sorry, somebody wanted to say something.
I was just going to say the same thing again that I've said 15 times now. DPS is not an issue. Honestly, if you're feeling nervous, just don't attack Ozma for like 5 seconds after we start. Your rotation doesn't mean anything. Not dying means everything.
Yes, cutting corners is not your friend. Your backflips and gap closers and any of those kinds of movement skills you can freely remove from your hotbars now. They're not your friend in this fight. If you fall down, you will die. So try not to die in that way. Okay, so let's all start jumping down. We're going to go into our black hole positions. Please do not touch Ozma. Go into your black hole position so that you know where to go when black hole happens. Supports, you will stand on the main platform until requested otherwise. This fight is fully I'm going to call out everything. If I do die, I'm sure Deku will jump in instead of me, and there are other very good leaders here who can step in instead of us if something bad happens. So just make sure to follow the call outs. Try to relax, try to deep breath, breathe a little bit. It's not that bad. You just need to focus a little bit more on your character in pyramid and star shape and listen to the call outs, and it should be fine. All of our good leaders, even more than they are just, somewhere in the party members.
To answer the impossible, if we all die, if all the leaders are dead, at that point, black hole is sucking you all out. That's the call that's happening at that point. If all the leaders happen to die, at that point, probably enough of us have died that we're all being sucked out.
Go back on main platforms and don't touch Ozma, please, yet. Okay, we have one more DC, so we're gonna wait a little bit longer. Okay, so
if we wait around 5 minutes before we pull, we can get sucked out by the timer in case we.
Yeah. We can just wait a little bit. It's all right. Generally, I do like to, especially with our time this low, I do like to try and just push in as long as we can to get Ozma. For you to see all of these mechanics is very important, I think, on newbie run. Even if you don't clear it, I think it's really good that you see these mechanics. And if you feel comfortable with logograms specifically, and if you've seen Ozma, you can definitely join a clear run after seeing majority of this fight. So just let's try and push it as far as possible. If we see that we cannot do this, and usually we might call out, okay, don't take the black hole portals, and then we will get all kicked out without de-leveling. But since our time is this low, we can still wait a little bit, and then if we have less than 10 minutes in Hydatos, you can just wait for the instance to kick you out without de-leveling, or you can go back and de-level if you die. If you do, however, get kicked at any point because you died, and this fight will be kicking you out if you're dead, please just stay in your party because we might need you for Limit Break 3. All right. Is Peaches back?
Not yet.
Okay, we're gonna wait for that.
So, should I jump down and die instantly to get the reward from killing?
No, because then you get sucked out by a black hole.
Yeah.
So you can get reward.
True.
If you are a DPS who is genuinely worried about your lag and you're honestly unsure, what you can do is manually log out of the game when you're on the platform after combat is initiated, and then when the boss gets low health, we can call out, log back in. You can log back in and be alive for the kill.
There is a
though.
stream mode, so you can see where we are, kind of.
But yeah,
But
better
yeah.
stream actually. Yeah.
But if
we
you
do
hack
lose
out,
our
you
LB.
I just stay here. The reward doesn't matter for me.
As a reminder to anyone, if you end up dying, getting sucked out, obviously first of all stay in your parties. But second of all, if you do tab out to Discord and switch on to SE Stream, you can still watch the mechanics we're experiencing and still get your pseudo practice in while we're going, where you're hearing our callouts, seeing the mechanics on stream, just doing a little bit of extra learning. So if the worst happens, go ahead and do that.
Okay,
Peaches is back.
let's just do ready checks then, to make sure that everyone is here.
Magia 2 is ready.
Support is ready.
Logos 3 is ready.
Magia 1 is ready.
Logos
What's
ready.
two is ready.
Magia 3 is ready.
Alright. So when I start the countdown, remember, make sure that main tanks, Magia tanks, you want to pull at -1 and nobody else pulls before that's happened. Okay, pop food if you need to, and countdown are beginning now. $15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, limit breaks, 2, pull, and go, go, go. Everybody stay in front right corner unless you're a main tank. Main tanks are taking a lot of damage in this phase, so please heal them. First shape will be a star, so we'll be moving back, but together, so prepare to move back soon. Move back behind the blue portal, and we will be staying together as we're coming back towards Ozma. So stay together. Okay, go back towards Ozma. Even main tanks can stack here. Just stay together because there's splashing damage. We will get knocked towards Ozma soon, so when knockback happens, stay close to the blue portal but not on it to get knocked towards Ozma. Get knocked towards Ozma now, please. And stay together because if you get auto attack, you will die if you're not with the group. Okay. Next mechanic will be a black hole, so when I call it out, you can move, but don't move yet. There are still auto attacks going on. Don't cut corners when you're going to the black hole marker. Black hole, black hole. Alright, good job. Go back to the main arena now. We will now have our first Ozma Shade mechanic, so I will call out if we need to move. We might need to go back or to the right. We're going back, 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 back. Go behind this line on the floor here. Alright, now we're going towards Ozma again. Main tanks are taking a lot of damage again, so make sure to heal them. Next, we will have a combo of Ozma Shade and Ozma Shape. So prepare to move twice possibly. First will be Ozma Shade. Ozma Shade staying front, stay front. And next we're going to move back. So please wait and now start moving back, move back behind the blue portal. Stay together as a group against splashing damage, and there will be meteors. So if you get meteor, move it to the right and back. Back, back, back corner, back corner. Alright, go back to your main party. If you move the meteor, we're gonna get knocked towards the front. Knocked towards the front, and off tanks, make sure to pick up these adds. Everybody, we need to DPS these adds down. They have enrage. So DPS them down as soon as possible. There will be Ozma Shade. Prepare to move if needed. We're gonna get knocked towards the front, get knocked toward the front again, towards the main Ozma. Stay together, there's still splashing damage going on. And next mechanic will be Black Hole. Prepare to move to Black Hole portals soon. Don't cut corners. Black Hole, Black Hole. Good job so far. Take a few deep breaths and we're gonna go again soon. Alright, go back to main arena. There will be Ozma Shade along with the main Ozma shape. So Ozma Shade, prepare to move if needed. We're going to the sides, sides. And then we're going front. Front, everybody. Off tanks, you're gonna have to pick up orbs now on the right side. Pop your cooldowns, and Logos healers, make sure to heal them. There is going to be a little knockback, holy, so don't be on the edge to not get knocked away. There will be Ozma Shade paired with a little holy knockback, so prepare, just take that into account. When you move for Ozma Shade, there will also be a small knockback. So we're gonna go either back or to the right. Ozma Shade is up. We're going to go to the side, so be on the front side because you need to get knocked a little. Yeah, okay. Always wait for shape to resolve. Heal a little, and next will be Black Hole. If you died and raised on platform 1, after Black Hole you can go. Okay, go Black Hole, Black Hole. So if you died and raised on platform 1, after this Black Hole you can go to your main platform. Just wait in any Black Hole polar for now. Okay, go back to your main platform. Alright, there will be another Ozma Shade and Ozma Mechanic. Go, stay front, and then you will go into the sides, so front and then sides. Alright, go close to Ozma now. There will be acceleration bombs. Acceleration bombs are out. Stop moving, stop casting. Stop auto-attacking if you have one. Meteors, place them right into the back corner of the arena. Prioritize meteor damage. Off tanks, prepare to pick up adds. Pick up adds.
Heal LBs if you have dead people.
Ozma Shade, go to the sides. Sorry for the late call out. Focus on adds if any of them are still alive. Go back towards Ozma, and there are acceleration bombs. Stop moving, stop casting if you have one. Next will be Black Hole. Black Hole, Black Hole. Alright, we're moving back towards Ozma. Ozma Shades plus Ozma Mechanic again. We're staying front, and then after that we will go back. So pop sprint if you need to and go back behind the blue portal. Stay together as a group when we're moving back towards Ozma. Stay together as a group. There will be meteors. So if you get a meteor, place them to the right and back. To the right and back quickly. Place meteor to the right and back. On platform 1, tank limit break if possible. Get knocked towards Ozma. Pick up adds.
Yeah, a lot of ads on that.
A lot of adds, please pick them up. Make sure the DPS them down. There is Ozma Shade. Get knocked towards the front. Get knocked towards the front.
Stay together.
Black hole will be next. Black hole, black hole. Black hole, black hole. Alright guys, this is the last push, just focus a little longer. There will be another Ozma Shade mechanic. Ozma Shade, prepare to move if needed. We're going back, 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 pop sprint if needed, because we will be moving towards front. Go front now, off tanks, prepare to pick up orbs on the right side. There will also be a stack marker and a small holy knockback soon. Holy knockback. Main tanks, stay away from your group. If you have dead people and limit break 3 healers, you can use them from the black hole portal. There will be another Ozma Shade mechanic soon, along with the small knockback. Ozma Shade. Sides, and stay on the front side because of the small knockback. After this, if you have melee limit break, use it now on Ozma.
And that is a newbie run clear.
Oh my god, I can't believe
not expecting that.
You told me!
Yes!
I have the one thing to say. I feel deceived. You told me we weren't going to clear today.
I said it was about 9% chance. Alright, party leaders, please take the pictures of your chat. I want to see every platform who got the clear. My god, congratulations guys, you did such a good job on Ozma. I'm very, very, very happy with you guys. We had almost half of our raid as fully newbie tonight. Really, really good job. Very, very nice. I did not expect this to happen. Very good job. I did see a few people get kicked out. Some of them were more veteran, but if you got kicked out as a new person, I'm really, really sorry, but congratulations for getting this far, and you'll be sure to get a spot in the next clear run, or even maybe re-clear run if you did a really good job tonight. So yeah, just, you know, very, very nice job. There is a big chest on the platform 1, and please don't forget to take it. And also you do get an achievement if you stayed in here until the end of the fight. You just have to go to Gridania after, talk to the achievement guy, and then you can get your Ozma mount. And my god, guys, congratulations! Yes, this is our fifth kill in a row. We're now officially on a streak. What is this?
Is the orchestrion roll a 100% drop?
Yes.
Yes.
That chest has got a guaranteed 4-item drop every single time.
Yes, and they're all pretty good, pretty expensive, and you can basically, if you did buy Vermilion Coat or Kirin also, you're kind of returning your investment now.
Oh, I don't really mind investing more. I actually want to get a full set of armor for every type of armor.
That's great. I hope you do that. So guys, feel free to use also voice chat if you want to express how you feel.
Thank you so much. That was
congratulations, everyone.
I'm having trouble breathing.
Me too.
I know how these runs can be, these like newbie runs where things go perfectly. They are very rare. I want to say congratulations to everyone for having a calm head. Like I said, what you got to do, focus on those mechanics, and you all did fantastic work. And of course, Essie, thank you very much for the call out. So it's on the point every time.
Thank you. I was